Hi, everybody. Welcome to I think it's our third live stream for our 12 days of giving. My name is Emily. We are Sing with Emily. We also have some piano students performing soon, too. So it's also Play with Emily, I guess you should say. But we are going to have two beautiful singers today, both named Abby. So it's an Abby Fest. I'm so excited for you all to be here today. Before we get started, I'm going to share a little bit about the charity that we have selected today. And I'm going to actually pop up a note here on the screen. You'll see it again later. But we are going to be raising money and awareness for the Nora Project today, which I'll tell you a little bit about in a second. But if at any time during this live stream you would like to donate to the Nora Project, I believe if you're watching via Facebook, you should be able to see a donate button there. But if you are not watching on Facebook or you don't see that donate button, feel free to scan this QR code. Oh, I'm reverse. QR code at the corner here with your phone camera, and it will take you to their website. Or you can visit thenoraproject.ngo, or you can email info@thenoraproject.ngo. So you're welcome to do that at any time. We encourage that all of our viewers donate a $5 donation if you're able to. If that is not something you can do at this time, we hope that you keep the Nora Project in mind for the future. All right, so a little bit about the Nora Project. The Nora Project trains and coaches educators and offers a suite of social emotional learning, or SEL, programs that dive deeply into the concepts of empathy and inclusion, explicitly addressing disability and difference as part of human diversity. Their programming is offered in year-long and introductory lengths, depending on the needs of different schools. And this year, the Nora Project is reaching approximately 5,500 students across 63 schools and in 8 states, and including Canada. So we chose the Nora Project today. I think it's super important to share with our students and our kids and those that we work with how important it is to understand each other. And while you may not understand something that somebody is going through, you can have empathy and be inclusive. And I think you'll hear from our performers today about why they think that's important as well. But if you would like to find out more about the Nora Project, please visit their website. You can find out more there. They have been wonderful to work with. So I know that they do great things. So without further ado, we are going to bring up our singers today. First up, we're going to bring up Abby S. Are you ready, Abby? Here we go. Here she comes. And she is going to sing a holiday favorite, Frosty the Snowman. You ready, Abby?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
What? It's not unpausing.
Uh-oh. Do you want to refresh the page?
Okay.
Technical difficulties. We'll be right with you. And while Abby refreshes the page, I also meant to mention, if you're watching live, please feel free to leave us a comment for the performers that you see, or we're going to have a little interview at the end after the girls perform. So if you have a question for them that you'd like me to ask, please feel free to comment and I'll see them. All right, you ready, Abby? Go.
Yeah. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. He's made of snow, let the children know how he came to life one day. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He's made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be. The children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. They walked down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, "Stop!" Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he said goodbye, saying don't you cry, and would laugh again someday. Company on the streets of town right to the traffic cop, We only paused a moment when we heard him holler, "Stop!" Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way. But he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday." Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow.
Woohoo! I love it, Abby. So fun. You make everything so fun. Awesome job, girl. All right. All right, we're going to keep this party rolling and we're going to bring up Abby D or Abigail, and she is going to sing Jingle Bell Rock. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and dancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time! It's the right time to rock your night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time. The girls riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and dancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time! It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time. The girls riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Woohoo! Awesome! That was great. Nice job, Abigail. All right. So we are going to keep this party going. And I'm going to bring up Abby first, Abby S. And she's going to answer a couple questions about why we think it's so important to give back. All right. And if you guys, girls, if you can see the screen, you can see some of the comments that I'm putting up here. All right. I'm going to bring up Abby S. Here we go. You ready, Abby? All right. So, Abby, I would like to ask you a couple questions. So the first one is, why do you think it's so important to share your talents to give back?
I think that it's really important to share my talents and to give back, because if I didn't, then there would be like no point, because doing stuff like this is really why I love singing.
Awesome. I love it. Same. I love singing and sharing just cheer and holiday spirit, right? So fun. All right. Next question I have for you, Abby, is why is the Nora Project important to you?
The Nora Project is important to me because I know, like, sometimes it's really hard to feel left out or be left out. So I think that it's great that they try to help kids with special needs not be left out of stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, so important, right? It's very important too for us to understand that even though someone might be a little different than us, we can still all be friends and have a great time, right?
Yeah.
Include everyone. All right, and one more question for you, my dear. Last question I have is, what do you love most about singing and also playing? Abby plays piano as well. And why do you like sharing that with others?
I like sharing that with others. Well, first of all, I love both of them, so I couldn't choose which one I like better. All, and second of all, um, I think that the I think that it I like sharing sharing with others because I get to do stuff like this and do stuff for good causes, and I just love singing and playing piano.
Awesome. Great answers, Abby. I think it's so you also have something so special to share, right? You have such a great talent. You have such a beautiful voice and you play piano so beautifully as well. And it's so nice that you are here today and choosing to share your Sunday with us so that we can share our talents with each other. I love it. Thank you for being here, Abby. All right, next I'm going to bring up other Abby or Abigail and ask you a couple questions. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Abby, why do you think it's important to share your talents and give back?
Because if it's something that you like to do, you should just do it. That might encourage other people to do what they like in front of other people. And I think
Awesome.
that it gives you confidence.
It
And
definitely
like,
gives you
and
confidence.
like the first Abby said, if you didn't do it, if you didn't show other people, then what's the point?
Awesome. Yeah, so true, right? We have these awesome talents. And like I say to you guys all the time, with great talent comes great responsibility because with our great talents, we have to share them with the world and use them for good, right? And you guys are doing that today, which is awesome. All right. Next question I have for you, my dear, is what do you love most about singing and why do you think it's important to share that with others? And what do you love most about sharing that with others?
My favorite thing about singing is that you could basically sing whatever you want. You basically have no restrictions, unless it's an inappropriate song, but we're not talking about that.
That is true, unless it's an inappropriate song. But you have no restrictions. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
And I'm a bit of a shy singer, so I don't really like singing in front of others, but this is an important reason, which is why I'm doing it. But
I think that's
if I
awesome.
wasn't shy, it'd probably be that it's something that I enjoy, so I like showing other people.
Awesome. Yeah, it's so important to share what you love with other people and to use your talents to make other people feel good, right? And that's exactly what you girls did today. All right, so I'm going to bring up all the Abbies. Here we are, Abby and
And that
Abby
was my mom's comment.
and Emily. I love it. And thank you all so much for joining us today. If you would like to donate to the Nora Project, we encourage that you do. They do awesome things. So feel free to scan that QR code. You can donate at their website. And if today is not a day that you are financially able to donate, we hope that this brought some awareness about what the Nora Project does. And then also keep it in mind for the future when you are able to. So thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for watching our live stream. Feel free to share it. It should go up on our site in I think about 5 minutes. You'll be able to see it, the whole thing on Facebook again or YouTube again. So feel free to share that with family and friends if they weren't able to be here today. Thank you all so much. Have a great Sunday. Bye.